Check out this toy and more at Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link in the description below. Hey YouTube, Rodazora here today with a review of the Walking Dead Series 3 Michonne's Pet 1 and 2 Zombies. Just like with the other reviews, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the packaging. Really the only difference with these is the picture down here for each particular zombie. And then it says Michonne's Pet 1 and 2, removable jaw and arms. Which is really cool. I'm excited to get into these and take a look at them. I'm going to do them together because they are pretty similar. The only real difference is the accessory is a little bit different, and just the way that they actually look as far as the pose of the zombie, and some of the sculpting details are a little bit different, but overall they're pretty similar, so I decided to just go ahead and do them together in this review. So I'll go ahead and get these out of the packaging, and we'll take a look at Michonne's Pet 1 and Pet 2. Okay, and here we have Pet 1 and Pet 2 out of their respective packaging. Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out there. They're probably going to fall over any second now. Thankfully, they do both come with stands, which is one of the accessories we'll go over here in a second. We'll take a look at each one of them individually, and then we'll pull them in here together for a final pose and final thoughts and all that good stuff. So we'll slide number 2 and all of his belongings to the side. Lay him over because I'm sure he's bound to fall at any moment. And we'll take a look first at Pet 1. Set that out to the side. Okay, so this is Zombie Pet number 1. Pretty nastily detailed. The jaw looks pretty gross. It's going to be kind of hard to show the jaw accessory, so I really didn't put it on there. It does come with this tiny little removable bottom jaw, which is actually pretty nicely detailed. I don't know if you can see all that detailing in there, but there is actually a tongue sculpted in there. Hopefully you can pick that up. Which is pretty gross. There's a small little peg hole on the inside of the jaw there, which I don't think is going to pick up on camera because of the lighting. It's pretty much just going to glare because of the paint. But you can see there is this tiny little peg. It basically just fits in there and kind of snaps in. I'm not going to put it in right now because I don't plan on posing him with it. So this will go in an accessory box that I have with all the rest of the stuff. So detailing overall, it looks pretty good actually. It's, like I said, it's really nasty. From what I remember of them, of course they weren't on there very long because Michonne dispatched of them rather quickly. They do look pretty accurate to the show. There's really not a whole lot of difference between them. Both wearing jeans, sagging a little bit there with the boxers showing, which is kind of weird. But hey, zombies gotta have style, I guess. Pretty nastily detailed overall. Everything looks very worn, bloody, and looks like he's been through hell. You can see some open wounds there on the back, which are pretty nasty. Accessory-wise, this particular one comes with his arms, which I don't know if you'll really count that as an accessory, but they are removable, so kinda. Of course, it comes with a chain to be led on by Michonne. It is not removable. It does seem like it would be pretty prone to breaking easy, so I wouldn't recommend pulling on it a whole lot. Again, he comes with the bottom jaw. He comes with this pack, which can be fitted on. As we saw in the show, you know, they pretty much use both of the pets to carry all their gear, which is pretty genius, actually. Nothing to really go, you know, right home about on this one. Just basically a duffel bag and a backpack. It does look pretty good, though. Nice detail on the buckling and whatnot. And then it comes with this plain black stand, which thankfully, I really wish all of the figures came with one of these stands because some of these figures are a pain in the ass to get to stand up. I can't tell you how many times I've knocked them over trying to get them to pose because of the weird leg articulation. Speaking of which, articulation, the arms actually do have articulation at the elbow, and they do rotate at the wrist, and that's it. They are removable like that. Just pull it out. I'm going to go ahead and remove these and set it to the side. And just pull straight out. There isn't any particular way that they really fit. So you can kind of, I guess you could call that articulation because you could put it any way you want it. No articulation at all in the midsection. The head is articulated. It does go side to side and up and down. No articulation at the waist. The only other point of articulation is down here at the legs. It rotates at the thigh. Not very much though, which these really weren't meant to. They pretty much are just pets. So that's pretty much it for this one. Go ahead and put his pack on him though so we can take a look at that. Maybe. Does this unpeg at all? Probably should have checked into this before we started, huh? Okay, so we'll save that for later. I'm going to go ahead and stick them on the stand. That way, in a minute, when we pull Michonne back in here for the final thoughts and whatnot, he'll be ready to go. It's actually kind of weird. I'm not real crazy about how hunched over he is, because it makes it look weird on camera with the other one who's standing kind of straight up, like, what's up? I'm a zombie. Do something. So for zombie number 2, or pet number 2, I should say, pretty much same accessories. He comes with a pack as well, a little bit different. Guess it's just kind of 2 duffel bags tied together. He also comes with this plain black stand. And same thing with the jaw here. He does come with a little removable jaw accessory. And actually he does come with one other different thing, which is the shotgun. Why a zombie carries a shotgun, I don't know, but they gave him one. And then same thing over here for articulation and whatnot. The detailing is really nice. Again, it's a pretty nasty looking zombie. All of the zombies so far, for both comic and TV series, have looked fantastic. I really love the way these things look. They always make them look really nasty, which is pretty awesome if you're a fan of gory stuff, and I am. Same thing with the chain. Probably don't want to pull on it too hard. Does look like it would be prone to breaking. Detailing, though, again, like I was saying, pretty much the same as the other one. Shirtless, sagging zombie. His leg feels really loose, actually. Same articulation. Nothing at the shoulders. You can see there it is a removable arm. He does have elbow articulation. A little bit of rotation there on each wrist. And bendable articulation there at the elbow. Same thing with the head. Left to right, up and down a little bit. Not as much as the other one. No waist articulation. And then the same thigh articulation as the first one. Actually, his articulation feels really loose, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the arms off of him, which I guess we'll count those as accessories again as well. So that's actually pretty much it for these guys. There's not a whole lot on these. They aren't really as articulated and whatnot as the other figures. However, they do serve their purpose very well as being Michonne's pet zombies, which that was actually a big part of the comic books, as well as, well, I don't know if they're going to get into it with the show or not, but if I'm not mistaken, I think her pets were her boyfriend and brother or brother-in-law, something like that. Spoilers, sorry. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've read that far back in the comics, so I do apologize. I'm not up to par with that knowledge. And if I do remember, they actually stayed around a little bit longer in the comics as well. They weren't done off with as quick as they were on the TV show. Overall, though, another fantastic addition to the Walking Dead toy line. Again, like I said, I keep saying this, but I'm a big fan of this toy line. I think they just keep getting better and better. These are a must pick or a must buy if you have the Michonne figure, because obviously they go with Michonne. I haven't really tried to set it up at all as far as her holding the chains and whatnot, so this isn't going to be anything spectacular. But here's Michonne with her pets, just to kind of show that off how you could do it. There, of course, will be a better way to get her to hold that chain. I'm sure you could probably fit them both into this hand with a little bit of work. But overall, pretty awesome little figures here. Definitely pick them up if you are a fan of the show. If you like Michonne, you got to get these. I mean, they just go with her so perfectly. So that's pretty much going to do it for these figures. Hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out RiderZero.com, Twitter.com/RiderZero. Make sure to go follow me and check it out on Facebook, Facebook.com/RiderZero. So that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.